Welcome to today's video. This is a very, very exciting video for me today, and for you too. Trust me, it's going to be exciting for you as well. So, what's going down today? Let's just see. Acoustic guitars are going down today, my friend. That's right. Get ready. First things first, though, on the list of tonight's things to talk about. And yes, that is what it's called. Alright, so tonight I am drinking some Teacher's Scotch whiskey, a fantastic value and a great smoky flavor. For those who know, they know. And this one's for you, my friends. Cheers. Cheers. It's got a nice round, full flavor with a nice smokiness in the end there. Definitely a favorite of mine. Alright, so let's get started. And today's first guitar is my first good acoustic guitar. I recorded my first 3 albums using this guitar. It really stuck with me all these years because of its quality and just its ease of use. It's got a nice thin neck. And that guitar is the Washburn WG2S. There it is. It's got a solid cedar top and a very pretty quilted ash back and sides. Just let you take a look at that juiciness. And it's juicy. Alright, so yeah, it's got gold Grover tuners, which are quite good. The inlays on the headstock, let me see if I can zoom in here. So those inlays, in my opinion, look really great. I believe they're abalone or something like that. So they're quite pretty, kind of rainbowy look to them. Alright. So I'm going to start playing a few things on this guitar here, and I'll do a little bit of something with the pick, with a guitar pick, and then I'll also do some finger picking so you can just hear what it sounds like. This type of guitar is meant more for finger picking. It doesn't even have a pick guard on it, so I don't want to, like, you know, do it a disservice by not playing with my fingers on it. But just be warned, I haven't practiced very much in recent times, so I'm kind of rusty at it. But let's begin. Let's begin. let's try some finger picking with the Washburn WG2S. All right. All right, so now let's try some finger picking with the Washburn. Here we go. All right. So the guitar has kind of a boxy tone to it, but some can see that as a negative. I see it as a positive for this guitar because it makes it very easy to record. It sits in a nice tonal range. You know what I'm talking about. I know you know. So it sits in this fantastic tonal range that makes it really easy to record. It goes well with your voice and other instruments. Just sits nice in a mix, and that's an important thing because I find the next guitar that I'm going to be showcasing, it's a little bit more difficult to record for me, but it does have a rounder, fuller sound. It sounds better in person than this one does. At the end of this video, I'll do like a swap between the two guitars and we'll just see what each one sounds like. All right, so do a little whiskey break here. And we're swapping over to the Martin D18. So it's got the spruce top, the mahogany back and sides. My mahogany fans, where you at? Right. And it's got a nitro finish. So the other guitar, I've had it for like 20 years or something. It hasn't really aged. It hasn't changed over time because it's got a poly finish. This one's got a nitro finish. I've only had this for like 5 years. The nitro still smells so sweet though. Anyways. Yeah, so the reason why I prefer nitro is because it'll age over time. It'll show wear and cracks and stuff. Some people don't like that. They like their guitars to look brand new. I prefer like that aged look over time, which is why I'm excited about this one aging over time. But let's begin by playing something on the Martin D18. Okay, so apart from just the sound, you can just hear that this guitar has a lot more bass to it. This guitar is also, I find, easier to play because of the spacing of the guitar strings. I feel like this has a more narrow. I feel like the Washburn has a narrow nut compared to the Martin, which gives you a bit more space for your fingers in between the strings so you don't misplace the fingers. So if you have smaller hands, you'd probably like the Washburn. But if you have bigger hands, it'll be easier to play the Martin. It's a bigger guitar anyways. It's like, would be more difficult for someone with smaller hands to play something like this because it just takes up way more space. Alright, so I'm going to do some finger picking now. For you finger picker fans, I hope you enjoy, and I apologize in advance because I suck. Here we go. Alright, so that's what the Martin sounds like with some finger picking. All the finger picking fans out in the audience, sound off in the comments. Let us know you're out there. Say hello. Alright, and the Nitro fans, you guys too, say hello. Because I'm a fan of the Nitro. And my Nitro fans and I are friends because we're both fans of the Nitro. That makes sense to me. Alright, so now we're going to do a little bit of playing, and I'll swap between the Martin and the Washburn, even though, you know, this is just a video showcasing some of my guitars and talking about them and their history. It's still fun to, like, you know, compare them. But for this guitar right here, I am recording some new material that I have been using this guitar for, so you'll hear this very soon once I release the new songs. But for anything that you've heard that has been one of my older albums, my last 3 albums were all recorded on this little guy using the AKG C1000S microphone. AKG fans, drop a hello in the comments. I know you're out there. That microphone is a classic. Mine is currently malfunctioning, so I'm going to see if I can get it fixed. It's kind of like a vintagey one. Otherwise, I could buy a new one. They're more expensive now than they used to be. They used to be like $100 or something. Now it's like $200. So I've been using the what is this thing? Let's take a look. It's the Shure SM58, I believe. That's what that is. Alright, so I apologize for the sounds of touching the microphone. I'm sure there's a few ASMR people out there that will enjoy it. Alright, but let's start with a quick comparison. So I'm just going to play something real quick. The same thing I've been playing before. And then we'll swap over to the Martin. So I'm actually interested in seeing the comparison, what they sound like. In person, the Martin sounds a lot fuller. There's a lot more bass, just more pleasant sounding than the Washburn. But recorded, I feel like the Washburn's going to really sound great, just because of how well it records. It's a really good guitar for that. I don't know if you noticed while I was playing the Washburn, it sounded like the guitar couldn't really handle the amount of vibration and volume that was going through it. So it was sort of like distorting almost the sound. And it makes it sound like the guitar almost has distortion on it. So we'll switch back here. And if we play nice and quiet, you can hear every note. It sounds really good. But if we start really digging in, it's going to start distorting. So listen to this. And that's why finger picking really suits a guitar with this small body shape, because the notes just ring really nice when they're played at a more lower volume with less intensity. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you think in the comments about my guitar collection. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you're excited to hear stuff recorded on the Martin. That stuff will be coming out soon. I've just been releasing all of my old songs onto YouTube. I'm almost done releasing pretty much everything I've recorded back in the day onto YouTube. So the only thing left for me to start uploading is new stuff. So you'll be hearing a lot more newer music soon. I do have some newer music from back in the olden days that you'll see in some of the videos from before. I had some electronic stuff I was working on that I uploaded videos with. So it'll be a mix of like acoustic, electronic, and grungy, fuzzed out, distorted guitars and stuff like that. That's usually how it goes around here. So if you like that, please subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.